My motivation for surgery was that I'd lost 6.5 stone, and when I looked in the mirror I could see these saggy jowls, neck, my eyes were hooded and my eyebrows had dropped, giving me hooded eyes. So I thought to myself, I can't go on like this. And then my son announced he was getting married, and I just thought, I can't go like this being on the photographs. So that drove me to go forward to have a facelift.
There were a number of motivations for me wanting to have my surgery. The main one, I suppose, was to improve how I felt I looked. And then the knock-on effects of that are that it then increases and improves my self-confidence, which also improves my relationships with my family and my friends.
I'd always been unhappy with my body, my breasts. Before I had children, my breasts were small, they were an A cup. But then after I had my children, they were not only an A cup, but they were quite saggy. I'd lost a lot of the volume in my breasts, and I thought, I really need to do something about this. It's knocking my self-confidence.
The surgery I had decided to have was with the help of Guy Sterne. I had a consultation and we discussed together what I didn't like about my face, how I felt I was ageing, and he listened to all that, and we decided together that I needed a lower facelift which would address the jaggy jawline and the saggy neck. I'd have an upper and lower eyelid lift because I had hooded eyes and I had bags under my eyes, and I'd have endoscopic brow lift which would give me a fresher, younger look through my eyebrows.
The surgery that I chose to have was eyelid surgery. I spent quite a lot of time and money on having expensive creams and having non-surgical procedures. No amount of expensive creams, no matter what they tell you, are going to cure genetics.
I decided to have breast enlargement surgery with Guy Sterne. I had implants, 325cc implants. I wanted to boost my self-esteem. I wanted to have a womanly figure again. I just wanted to make myself feel better.
My initial concerns and fears were that I'd look in the mirror and see this very plastic lady, and people would talk about me saying, oh, look at her, what she had done, she looks an absolute mess.
And you hear all kinds of nightmare stories of things going wrong, but if it's somewhere on your body, you can hide it with clothes. The surgery I was undertaking was on my face, so I had to be really confident that the person who was going to be operating on my face was going to do a good job.
I didn't know what to expect in terms of the general anaesthetic, how I'd react to it, how my recovery would be. And but weighing up all the pros and cons, I thought, it's time for me to just go ahead with this. I need to change my life.
I chose Guy Sterne because I had a look on the internet, I read up, and he had very glowing reports. There's lots of scrupulous people about, and you have to be careful, and he was highly recommended.
He was recommended to me by a lady that I met socially who had the most fabulous eyelids. And I said to her, either you have the best genetics in your family or you need to talk to me.
After the consultation with him, I felt completely at ease. He was just a genuine, all-round nice guy. I had total confidence in what he was saying to me. He gave me the pros and cons of the surgery, the possible risks and side effects. He didn't sugarcoat anything. He told me, he was totally honest. He told me what to expect and realistic expectations.
Guy Sterne is a very caring man, very professional. He's an artist, really.
He is an incredible surgeon.
My thoughts on Guy Sterne are, in a word, amazing. He was professional all the way through. He's kind, he's caring.
He doesn't overdo anybody, he just wants a great result for you. He knows what you want. He's a very good man. In fact, he's transformed my life.
And yet he's very, very honest about the expectations of the surgery, the possible risks and side effects. He'd never sugarcoat anything. He was brilliant.
I really wish that I'd known about this procedure and this operation. I would have had it many years ago.
I look in the mirror now, I feel happy. And when I go out and meet new people, it's great when I say my age and they say, gosh, you don't look that. It's brilliant.
I feel totally confident in my body. I go away on holiday, I've got my bikini on now, I'm in the pool with the children. It's just, it has changed my life. It has.
I would have no hesitation in recommending Guy Sterne for this procedure. I also had a great experience with West Midlands Hospital, from again the consultation with the staff being so friendly through to the day of the procedure, when obviously you're nervous when you're having anything done, and the nurses who looked after me were incredibly friendly, reassuring, looked after me as well as looked after my husband whilst he was waiting for me to come out of the operation, and kept him well informed the whole time.
West Midlands Hospital was a fantastic place to come and have my surgery. I'm so glad I made that choice. All the staff were friendly, they couldn't do enough for me. They popped in and out to check on me prior to the surgery and after the surgery. But they in between, they left you alone. It was like a hotel stay. It was lovely. They couldn't do enough for me.
My life has been transformed by this. I feel fresher, I feel younger, I've got lots of confidence, and I thank Guy for that.
And I would have no hesitation in recommending Guy Sterne.
I would recommend Guy Sterne and the West Midlands Hospital. They were fantastic, the staff are great, it's a great experience.